It is a Friday on 3 Plus U. Time once again for your Car Fix Friday, courtesy of Lebron Clark down at Mtn View CDJR. And in full disclosure, Lebron, Bill and Doug and I thought about turning right around and going home when we pulled in the parking lot today. Had no idea you did so much work with the sheriff's departments around here.
We do with the sheriff's department and a lot of local PDs. We have taken over ordering the vehicles for them. We do now what we call upfits. It's kind of like a Jeep, but we're putting the Giotto cages in them and the consoles, the Code 3 light bars. We do all the programming. We actually send them out for them to get the decaling done.
So here's the thing. I mean, you've seen Lebron enough now on the show that you get the gist of it, right? He talks in his own vocabulary because he knows it so well about all the things that go on with these cars and trucks and SUVs. I don't know the vocabulary. You're the face. But there's a woman behind us, a petite new mom named Nikki.
Nikki Scott.
And Nikki is the one who's in charge, right, of upfitting these cars, correct?
She orchestrates it all. She makes it happen. We were laughing earlier when you asked her about, how did you learn to do this? And she said, Lebron told me to.
Yeah, I said, Nikki, where did you go to school to learn to do this? And she said, what? And I said, how'd you learn to do it? And just with this deadpan, she goes, Lebron told me to. So she figured it out. But this is a big part of your business here, and a valuable one because you're all about community. This puts you right back in the community.
It does. It puts us in the community. We're very involved with our law enforcement, especially here in Ringgold. They're all great people, and they do a great service for the community. And part of it's just even recognition. We did the Hearts for Heroes earlier in the year, but to be able to help them do this and keep us in business and make them happy, it's great.
So I think you were about to give away a trade secret. If they've given you, because there are a couple of officers here, so if they've given you the nod to give it away, feel free. But if it's top secret and you can't, that's okay too. You asked them how fast this will go. Is that a top secret?
It's top secret. 5 miles over the speed limit is what they told me.
Okay.
That's all they're going to let go.
I would think that that's what they should say too.
Yes.
But when you talk about upfitting, what does that mean?
That means basically we get a raw car and we take everything out of it, the seats and everything. We install a cage in the back, consoles of their choice. Some have brush guards on the front, or not brush guards, sorry, that's a Jeep, but bull bars, for in the event they have to maybe push a car a little bit.
Right. Well, okay, so I know that your mechanics and everyone takes good care of all the cars that come in here, but I would think there's an added sense of responsibility for these officers' cars.
Yeah, absolutely. The patrol cars get priority when it comes into service because we need them back out on the street. And whether it's here, we sell Fort Oglethorpe their cars, we've done, like I said, Ringgold PD,
Gordon
Walker
County,
Gordon County. We're doing some upfits for Gordon County right now on their cars.
And you're able to do it quickly. I overheard you talking to someone that for many places around here that used to do this, the return time was pretty slow. Y'all
couple months
perfected
normally
it.
If you ordered it takes us about a week to turn out 2 cars, and most of the places we're taking, to turn out 2 cars, 2, 3, 4 weeks, sometimes months.
Now you're not doing the graphic work on the car.
No, we actually have a company that we send these out to that handles all that.
Okay, and why a Dodge? What makes the Dodge such a good one for them to use?
They're super reliable. They come in all-wheel drive, which is real popular with the local police departments. We don't get a lot of inclement weather, but we do get a lot of rain. And the top speed is pretty good on these things. They're staring at me over there. I can't tell the secret.
Well, I wouldn't want you to, but if they had given you permission, I didn't want to get in your way. And then do you end up doing things inside the car too, Lebron, for whoever's going to be in the back seat, putting some things up?
For those unfortunate people that sit in the back, we try to make sure there's plenty of leg room. There's actually a cage, and that's to protect the officer and the person in the back both. So yeah, it's quite a bit of equipment that goes in the back of the vehicle.
You were dropping some names that I don't know. Giotto was one.
That is actually the consoles and the cages that go in the rear of the vehicle.
Okay, so none of the things that you're mentioning is something that a civilian would come in and say, hey, can I have this in my car?
No, they can't do that.
Okay, it's police business only.
Police business only.
So do you think it's typical when folks come down to visit with you and walk the lot and find a car, will they periodically see an officer coming to pick up their car?
We do, we pick up at least twice a week. There's somebody here picking up a vehicle or having a vehicle serviced.
Well, it's a little bit like, remember when you were in elementary school or high school and you'd run into your teacher at the grocery store and think, gee, Ms. Edwards, you eat?
You eat? Why are you here?
Right?
You're
don't
supposed to
think
be at
about
school.
that. You don't think about the police department needing to have a local place to come and bring their cars, but of course you would be it.
Yeah, well, and you know, we even, if they bring the patrol cars and they're dirty, we run them through our car wash and stuff. We want them looking good while they're out there.
So we kind of thought it'd be a fun novelty to feature this today, but if you are in the market for a car, whether it's a new one or a used one, think about heading down here to Mountain View CDJR. There's a beautiful weather these days, always plenty on the lot for you to come and shop, and you'll end up having a great conversation with LeBron and Edward and the rest of the team. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Mountain View CDJR right there on Old Alabama Highway in Ringgold. We're back after this.